West Coast of the United States, one of those places that are extremely beautiful and I always wanted to explore. So today we are gonna get this trip and see how exactly it is and how exactly people live there, especially in the West Coast. Let's check very quickly. So they start from here. I don't want to go outside the United States. And let's see here. The main thing that I want to check today is those islands here in the south of the United States, and also that area I saw in a movie. They have a beach and also with some pine trees very close to them. That I think it's very beautiful. So I'm gonna start in the north and then I'm gonna make my way out to south and see exactly how the west coast of the United States. They include the states of Washington, Oregon, and also California. Three states on the entire west coast. You're not gonna check the Alaska, obviously. You're just gonna go with the mainland country, mainland state, and you're gonna see how nice and interesting they are. Now, very quickly, a 3D, let's say. I don't find that many, especially from this one. Very quickly, not that many mountains in this northern area. Like I say, we're gonna stay pretty much close to the beach. In the south, we have. Again, I want to say exactly mountains, but let's say a bit more high elevation than I kind of see in the north. But yeah, if you go here, especially away from the west coast, you're gonna find much more elevation. But like I say, we're gonna stay pretty much close to the coastline and mainly on the beach. And I'm interested in what we can see there. We're not gonna go that much in detail in the cities. Like I say, I just want to see what it's on the coastline. Now, let's start from the absolutely top, and we're gonna check this one. And I already see they already look great from here. Hopefully, they have some really good resolution images. So yeah, no disappointment, obviously. But when you think, I don't know, when you think America, everybody kind of thinks those big cities. They're thinking of Las Vegas. They're thinking on this guy using Nikon. I'm a big fan of the Nikon cameras. Do you think in the New York big cities and endless highways, huge parking lots, and also you're gonna find the McDonald's every 5 meters? But there are another side, I would say, especially like I say on those west coast. It looks, in my opinion, very very underrated, and especially because this place right here that we find our first try, very nice. Now it didn't get well weather here, but still, it is the west coast of the United States of America, and you do not get disappointed. Look at this one. Somebody has a house here. Probably it's a how they call it, those things, a lighthouse. I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like that we don't have a 360 here to see. But imagine if you can actually live here and you can pretty much have your own island, even if you work for the government or whoever has those, or for the, I don't know, for the state who has to maintain those lighthouses. That would be a great life right there. Now we have some road here, very narrow, I would say, for the American standards, but again, very nice and also well maintained. And I think that's pretty much the almost, I would say, on the west coast, the northest road. Here on the beach is gonna be probably something amazing. Let's check this one very quickly. Yeah, it is nice. Like I say, we didn't get that that great weather in these images, but still they look great. Let's check another one. Maybe you get lucky. I want to check another one from, what is this? This house? Those are houses, or yeah, I believe somebody. No, I don't think somebody lives there. Just for rental, maybe. Those images are from 2017, so I expected again something much clearly, much more good resolution. But yeah, the beach looks nice. Weather, not so much. But we're gonna go down to see something else. Oh, this one is nice. Look at this. You have even a small bay here. I don't know where they get out. No, that doesn't get out. They just go inside. You can walk on. No, I think that it's not on the beach. It's just a road. But yeah, those houses doesn't look good at all. And I don't know what are those. Those are from I think from just put you online. You don't go that far away from the shore. Yeah, it looks nice, but again, I'm looking for high resolution images because they look much better. Let's hope we find something here. Even from 3D, they still look great. Yeah, white beaches, exactly how I like it. Nice sunset. Somebody make a 360 here or something like that. But again, look at this. Just imagine coming from the work and just go on the beach to chill. That's a nice place to be. I'm not sure how much you're gonna check the entire coast if you move that slow, but I'm gonna speed up a bit. I look in, like I say, for those high resolution because it makes such more impact when you see them, but seems like even in 2024 they don't have it. Look how quickly the ground elevates it here, and how low are the beach, and it's pretty much nobody here except the guy who make those 360s. Oh, here is much more. Here it has to be something important because we see much more, and hopefully some better resolution. Yeah, we have better resolution finally. Those are from September 2016, so not that new, but much better resolution. I actually have no idea how they make those 360. I'll probably say I would like to make a few for myself too, but I never tried. Yeah, nice, like I say, pretty much. I'm not sure what tree they are, but definitely they are not pine trees. Probably we're not to that area. We're still in Washington State, I think. And I don't think we cross in Oregon. I like we see those small dots on the map randomly, and you can see clearly somebody put the effort to make them. Now, I see some trash here, which I don't like it, but what you can do? Just the way people are. Yeah, coastline. I think not exactly every single one of them the same, but you get some typer, let's say. I have no idea what that says there, but a lot of wood on the beach. I'm not sure if we are allowed to just take those wood home and I don't know, hit with them or make something out of them, but that would be interesting to have. I'm not sure how exactly the American heat their homes, but I think they're using gas, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like those let's say islands that you can pretty much go to them, even they look not that far away. But yeah, it looks very wild, and like I said, you just can't walk to those. Even those one you have to swim to them, but very nice. Again, it's very nice and clean to just live on those coastline. Probably again, it's one of those states, I would say, or one of those things that you can actually make. I don't know what is that. You make your life from the place you live. Probably from some of them, they're gonna say, okay, it's not that much action there. I wanna go in the south. Let's say we're gonna go in California and Los Angeles to make, who knows, maybe makes more money. How many birds are here? Oh, look at these huge trees. Wow, that is something. But I think just especially in America, I would say, if whoa, look at how much wood is here. You can see it from the satellite. That's insane. It would be nice to just live in one of those small towns, maybe making YouTube and making some good amount of money there, and just forget about those main cities, especially for living. If you want to visit it, that's something else, but I would say for okay, we didn't go that far. We have to move faster. I have to go randomly because it's gonna take a while. Let's check this one. This one, it looks more like what we saw earlier today in Netherlands. You can go with the car on the beach. You cannot do that in Europe. You can do that. Okay, it's not exactly in the water, but it's nice. We can actually go on the beach with a car and just pretty much. I think they have some highways on the beach, if I don't mistaken, but I'm not sure. But it's nice to just go with a car on the beach and then just go home. That's something. That's actually, I do like that. Let's move faster in the south. Let's check this street one. I say you don't go in the cities, you just want to stay on the coastline, but I'm curious how actually they look. But yeah, look at this, a nice decent house, I would say. I'm not a big fan of wood houses. Everybody doesn't. I don't know if they know that about me, but look at this. Oh, they have a 360 camera car. I like European houses because they are made from materials that actually can stand a tornado or a hurricane. In America, it feels like every time you see those news on the East Coast that they have a hurricane and you see all those houses blow up, it makes you wondering why they do not build with better materials. But I think in US they are used to it, will be like that, and it's very hard to actually change it. But keep in mind, that's pretty much the main problem, I would say. Not the hurricane itself, but look at this, how beautiful this is. Come on, you can say that you're not gonna, like I say, after work, even if you have a 9 to 5 job, you don't want to go on the beach after you got home. It just makes your day, makes your life much less stressful than it is. 100%. How much we advance? Okay, let's go much further down the road. But yeah, it looks, like I say, pretty much identical, I would say, from this west coast. But yeah, look at this. Have rocks on the beach. You can even have some tunnels here. They look nice. 100% they look nice. And we have some, I think those are pine trees. No, I don't think. No, I'm mistaken. Oh, they are not pine trees. I saw some, like I said, I saw in a movie. I hope it was in USA, on the west coast. I think it was in Oregon, but you can never be sure. But it was absolutely great. It was looking beautiful. Look at this. They have a black sand, I would say, beaches. Let's check this one. Every time you have those bay area, it looks amazing. Oh, you can actually go on the small hill there. I'm gonna check that immediately. Yeah, interesting. In United States, you don't cover the face of the people in a Google Street. That is something. I think in Europe it's pretty much mandatory. License plate and people faces just have to get blurred. Maybe they just miss those people. Yeah, look at this. That's a west coast. That's very nice. Let's go down. It looks, like I say, exactly how I expected, but I seems to not find those beach, or maybe I'm not there yet. Let's check this one. Like I say, you have those bay areas, very nice. I'm not sure how exactly the housing market is in those states, but it is worth it. It looks nice. You don't not that many houses, I think, on the... Oh, okay, you have some houses here. I'm curious, if you're living there, how much exactly it's a house here, because it looks nice. I know that probably finding a job is going to be much harder in those small towns, but like I say, if the world develops well enough to just have a online job, those definitely are expensive. Expensive housing. Look at this. That's, like I say, just coming from work, go down to the beach and stay there for a few hours, and you're good as new for the next day. I do like it a lot. Those are, I think there's no beach here, just pretty much on the rock. Oh, they have some small ones. Oh yeah, look at this. Those are pine trees, 100%. I recognize them. Oh, I think we can go to the beach that I saw in that movie. And if you're wondering what movie that was, one of those, no, it wasn't actually a movie, it was a TV show. Was one of those new ones that I watch now. It's called it 1883, I guess, or 1886, I don't remember, 1888, no, 1888, I think, yeah, 1888. And they have a new one, call it, the first one was the 1888, was one season. The 1928, it has 2 seasons, and now I think they just start the second one. I'm gonna wait until they finish the season so I can watch all the episodes in once. I don't like it to just see one episode in a week and wait another week for the next one. It just pretty much, I forget the whole story. Yeah, it looks, like I say, that's nice. And those people stay here. Look at this, that's the life. I think the world is gonna be split, even probably it already is, in a 2 type of person right now. The one who wants to live in a main cities that make as much money as possible, and the one who just wanna stay, I wanna say, not at the full potential, but just accepting a lower wage, but living in those nice area. So a nice quiet life above let's say a very wealthy. I don't know how much can talk about wealth those days, especially with the market job that is. But it looks like we already have the half of the country. The market job is not that strong right now, I would say, especially if you want to look for a job, and doesn't matter where you live. I think it's the same problem everywhere. But like I say, probably you can expect two different lives, one with a nice quiet life and the other one with pretty much make as much money as you can for renting a house to come here twice a year. So that's kind of the point. It depends which one you are, even you live there or you just visit there in those areas. But yeah, if you live in one of those three states, probably in California I have some viewers. I check my YouTube analytics, but I didn't check exactly for the Oregon and Washington. But if you live in Oregon and Washington, how much expensive is a house here on the coast when we're looking for? Because it looks very nice. This one is not that great, but it's a nice place to live. Definitely it is. And this one, it's a town here. Let's again, I don't want to check that much, but let's check very quickly. Yeah, that's a beauty right there. Having that view and also having those Amazon packages delivered on time every time, it just makes you feel closer. Look at this house. That's a nice house right here with that tree. I really like it. Now, how much expensive it is? Oof, hopefully not that much. I'm not looking to move in the United States, but if I would do, I would like the West Coast a lot, and sometimes probably I really like Arizona. I like the desert, but here on the West Coast, living in on the beach, let's say, like I say, in a small town, very small one, with not that many people, a nice quiet one, in a small house, having my PC, making my videos. That's the dream everybody should experience, let's say. Let's go downwards. What is this? That's some sort of town, but very well spread, I would say. Yeah. Oh, what are those? You have deers in your in your backyard? Okay, see, you find all those random maps. If somebody watch those videos entirely, you can have some surprises. But it's nice. Look at this. Come on, how can that be the dream right here? And imagine in a few years when you have robots that work for you. Just like I say, I don't know how the people is gonna evolve in the next 20 to 50 years. But if you do well, and let's say you have the money to pretty much live everywhere and just fix the housing market so you can actually afford the house, probably you're gonna choose to live in one of those areas, not in the main clutter cities. I think we get closer to California, 100%. Yeah, I see that. You can already see the big cities right here. Big cities, not a huge city, but you can see much more thickened. Let's call it like that. Yeah, I think that Pine Beach that I'm looking for, it was in the north, 100%. Now, definitely, we are in California now. You can see, I would say, a bit more flat line, if I'm not mistaken. But here, probably, we are in San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. That's the bridge. No? Yeah, that's the bridge. So we got definitely in California. Here we have some actually hills with an airport here. Let's check this 360. Oh, look how many there are here. So definitely, you can see a lot of people having free time. They make so many. Yeah, I like it here too, but I think in back there in the north, in Oregon specifically, it felt a bit more not that cluttered. But even here, I'm sure you can find some nice portions. Yeah, this is nice. Not insanely, but probably I'm looking for that pine trees. Here you can have pretty much just a hill and with some grass on them, so not that much interesting. But I like it. A huge beach. I don't know why this tire. It's it's buried there, but I think I know a story about those tires. They say the tires can never go too deep in the sand, or not even in the dirt. They always come up to the surface because they have some air trap in them or something like that, or just release some gas that they just push them up. I'm not exactly how to explain it, but I find it as an interesting story. Just you cannot bury it. It doesn't matter how much you try to bury a tire, it always goes up. So that is something. I think they should have a flag here, but probably they take them out to wash them. Look at it, that's a nice area to live, but again, I'm looking for those pine trees. Oh, not that actually too appealing. Hey, what I done? Hopefully I'm not going too bad. I want to check those islands too very quickly. I believe they're pretty much military based, but we're gonna see. Oh, we have a road here. Let's see how we see it from the road. Yeah, look at this. That's a nice view here. Having a convertible car. It's just pretty much living the life. I think those islands are from, yeah, definitely in California area, and I don't see a house. I'm not sure if you can actually live in one of those or it's just using for research or stuff like that, but it looks nice. And yeah, I think we have those seals. Probably it's gonna be just for research. Now gonna give you this. This definitely make some pictures here. Probably, yeah, you cannot even visit if you don't have a permit or something like that. But it looks nice. But I don't think the America has too many islands, especially on the West Coast, and I don't see any movie making about them. I don't see them that well, let's say advertised. Well, probably because it doesn't matter, you cannot go there anywhere, so what's the point, right? Who knows, maybe I can actually go, but probably definitely by the boat. I don't see an airfield here. It looks nice. I think I saw something here, but like I said, I think it's pretty much more for the military. This one, it looks nice. Right in the middle of the island. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, there is no way that's in the middle of the island. Somebody just put there randomly. I don't think we have another one. Yeah, I don't see not even an airfield, or maybe I didn't check well enough. So definitely, look at this, it's something here. Let's check this one. Have some boats. Maybe you can actually go there as a tourist, who knows? But probably not on every single island, it's just a few ones that actually are willing to let you in. Oh, let's check this one. Every time I see one of those in water, it feels like it's not exactly from there, but hopefully you get some luck. Yeah, look at this. How nice it is. Just being there. Definitely America, 100%. It looks nice. It's pretty much a Caribbean island, I would say. Yeah, no airfields, no military bases. I thought we were gonna see at least one of those airfields, but no. It was my mistakes. Yeah, nothing. Or maybe I didn't look hard enough. It's gotta be something, obviously, no? Oh, look at this, how high this one it is. They definitely have some construction here, but I'm not sure with what purpose. That lighthouse is pretty nice. I like it. Those are the islands, that's it. Oh no, there's another thing. So they have a pair of them. Let's check this one. Look at this. That's an airfield right here. Definitely a military base, I would say. We don't have even one image here, so definitely something it's happening here. 100% that has to be a military base. So we have one. Another one here again. Oh, again another airfield. So yeah, no 360. You're just looking for the buff. They have some people have cars here, so they definitely need to have some housing and some stores where they can actually buy stuff, because I hardly believe you're gonna just leave the island with your car. Probably these are the housing here, 100%, and you have some stores there. But yeah, I think that's a military base. I'm not sure, but just looking at them, it looks like that. And then again, another airfield here. You can see some planes here, and it looks like a military one, even it's an old one. Yeah, look at this. Doesn't look that well maintained, I would say, but definitely. And this one clearly less militarized, let's say. Oh, we have some nice bay area there. I want to check that too. Oh, we can actually go with a car here. That's interesting. Car on the island in America. So, oh yeah, this one is much more developed. Like I said, this one it could be open for tourists. Oh, look at this. I want to check this one real quick, and then I want to check that bay area. Yeah, you have boats here clearly. An area you can actually visit. You can go for the main from the mainland on the continent to these islands. Just check them out. That's nice. And you see here in those bay area. Oh, you can actually have a town here. So yeah, this is definitely. But I never see, like I said, I never seen them, or maybe I'm mistaken. I never see a movie that actually make some scene filming from here. And I didn't even know they existed, I have to say. And definitely you can actually live here. I don't know if I choose to live on this island on let's say in Oregon, but it is something. It is nice how you can say I live in California, but I living on the island. That those islands deserve a video from itself, I would say. Look how nice it is. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna make one if I have some requests for them. But this one is really nice. And I think that was our west coast. Let's check a bit here in the south of California, see how exactly they look like, and we can actually end this video. Yeah, pretty standard, I would say, for south of California. Just a parking lot with people waiting to surf probably. Look at this, we can have some art here. Yeah, California is nice, I have to say. I know they have a lot of rules there and a lot of legislation and all that horrible stuff that pretty much everybody tries to avoid it. That's how we're gonna end this video with this one. It looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice again. Probably I prefer that the Oregon area, or even that island. I'm gonna check the island for see exactly how it is there. But it looks nice, I would say, to just live in California but living on the island. Probably it's gonna be most likely it's gonna be much more expensive, but can you imagine just living here? That's something. And you can have some house in the hills pretty much, because they have hills here. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you have to wait for the Amazon package here, but it looks nice, I have to say. I didn't know you can actually live in one of those islands. They actually have a town here. Who knows, maybe it's a military island and they just make those for the people who living there. That's nice. So look at this pool. I think it's from the water supply from the city. Let's call a town, not a city, more like a town. They have a golf course here. Yeah, it is nice. So yeah, that was the west coast of the United States of America, which I think it is better than the east coast. Probably gonna check that too in one video. The east coast is nice, I think, from the southern part. The northern part not that appealing, I would say, but who knows, maybe gonna check that too. But the west coast definitely nice. I have a video about Los Angeles I make in the cities, and I was pleasant surprised most of the time, and I saw a very nice house in the hills. They looks amazing. The other part of the country, the city, I didn't like it that much, but I can see why a lot of people have the dream to move in Los Angeles, because they're dreaming probably themselves in those nice houses. Now, West Coast, nice, worth it, worth checking 100%, and especially we discovered those islands, very nice. So yeah, check my other videos. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna make tomorrow. I'm not sure. Usually I wake up and decide then what video I'm gonna make. So it's nothing I'm gonna prepare it, or who knows, scripted or anything like that. Just random things, which is exactly how I like it. We never know where we end up in the tomorrow, in the next day. So I like it like that. If you like the East Coast, if you actually live on the West Coast, sorry, not the East Coast. If you live on the West Coast, just leave a comment and tell me how it is. Especially, like I say, in Oregon, I like to see how exactly the market for those houses are. And also, if you happen to live in this island, not this one, I think we kind of messed up. No, I already, no, this one, yeah, I get it right. I would like to know how exactly your life it is there, because it looks like a paradise from above, but who knows actually how is the reality. Yeah, so until the next video, check my other one, and gonna see you tomorrow with the new ones.